It's Week 18 of the NFL. And up.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll buy some time right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. This is Samuel. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's 2nd and 10. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury. But there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Murray going to throw. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Marked as a 27-yard pickup. First and goal from the 3. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Staying on his feet. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. James Conner hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. They start with a give to Conner. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Murray now to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trey McBride, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. You look at this Niner defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.